the worthiness of Comrade Sudhakar Reddy and his life. And his life is a lesson to every political activist, every social activist. His life is a message to every political party in India. His life is a message and a warning to the citizens of our country. His sad demise took place at a critical time when the country is passing through. There is a grave threat to the very constitution of the country. There is a grave threat to the secular democratic fabric of our society. There is a grave threat to the very democratic federal system of governance in our country. And there is a great threat even to the very fundamental right of the citizens to vote, to cast vote. At this point of time, Comrade Sudhakar passed away, but his life remains as a message. You listen to various leaders representing various parties who spoke here. There is a lesson to all social political activists, how the social political activists might work for, should work for the people and the country with high commitment and complete dedication. How we should serve the people and country selflessly. It is a message to all activists, irrespective of political affiliations, ideological affiliations. And there is a message. Many communist leaders spoke here. Comrade Sudhakar stood for the unity of the communist movement. Yes, since days of Comrade Rajeshwar Rao, we have been saying there is a need for unification of communist movement on principled basis. It is not only for CPI, but for all communist parties to do serious introspection. Why reunification is not happening? If that doesn't happen, what will happen to the country and the people? This is what all communists, all revolutionaries must think of. There is a message to the Congress party also. Congress party being the pan-Indian largest secular party, how it has to work with other secular democratic parties, how it has to unite other secular democratic parties in order to save the nation, save the constitution. This is what one should try to understand, because people were referring to the message of the life of Comrade Sudhakar Reddy, and now we have a message, common people, how we should love our country. After all, we fought against colonial rule, we liberated our country. Now, whether we will safeguard our independence or we will lose our independence, as Dr. Ambedkar has cautioned, warned everybody, because the right-wing communal fascist forces are trying to turn the Indian state into a fascist state and try to change the Indian democracy. Already it is electoral autocracy, as many political analysts have pointed out. Now, it should not lead to authoritarianism, it should not lead to fascism. How to save the country, how to save the constitution. This is what common people should draw lesson from Comrade Sudhakar. Comrade Sudhakar stood for all these constitutional values, the democratic values. Comrade Sudhakar stood for the country's advance, prosperity. But how to do it? How to do it? Now we have to face the tariff war launched by Donald Trump. How we are going to fight that tariff war? Honorable Chief Minister is sitting here. He knows the difficulties. He knows the difficulties. What is happening as far as economy is concerned. And now it is not just military war we are facing. We are facing economic war, tariff war. How to save our country in such a situation? There, the common people should be ideologically oriented, politically mobilized, and we will have to fight against the right-wing communal fascist forces in order to save our constitution, save the country. That is the great lesson that we should draw from the life of Comrade Sudhakar. He was our General Secretary, one of our beloved comrades, one of our outstanding leaders in the contemporary history of our party and country. In fact, it is a very, very personal tragedy for me, sadness for me. In the year 2019, Comrade Sudhakar, due to his ill health, he proposed that I should take over the responsibility of General Secretary of the party. He proposed in our National Council. Our National Council unanimously accepted, and the responsibility was given to me. I became the General Secretary of the party. That way, I am his immediate inheritor of his great revolutionary legacy that saddens me. So, I pay my tributes, respects to Comrade Sudhakar. At this point of time, I thank the Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana who declared state honor to Comrade Sudhakar. It's a great gesture. I thank you because it was a great recognition of a great communist, great fighter. The state government announced state honor that was done, and I thank Mr. Ravindra, the Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana. I also request him further that his great life should be celebrated, for which in his name there must be a suitable memorial that is possible in Telangana, and Telangana is a state where we have rich revolutionary history, and you all know, and I also keep this for your consideration. And Comrade Sudhakar is a great communist, a great revolutionary, and his life must be celebrated, and we should draw inspiration from his life and draw lessons from his life and take message from his life to fight for the people and the country, to build a new India, a socialist India. With this, I once again pay my tributes and salutes to Comrade Sudhakar. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Comrade Raja Garu. So he is very much emotional of passing of our beloved leader Sudhakar Reddy Garu. Recently, when we had our conference, state conference, he was here only. After knowing the demise of the Sudhakar Reddy Garu, immediately he and Narayan Garu and other leaders rushed to the hospital, and they spent there throughout the night on that particular day, and the next day also. So Raja Garu spent here. The same day, after witnessing the dead body of the Sudhakar Reddy Garu, he wept like a child. So that is the affection and love Raja Garu has had with Sudhakar Reddy Garu. Anyway, thank you, Comrade Raja Garu, to spend so much time for not only for our friend, it is for the growth of the Communist Party also. You have given such fillip to the party movement. Thank you. అలాగే ఇంకా జూపల్లి గారు కూడా వచ్చారు. tourism